lesson, we are going to be breaking down the two main types of Instagram Reels to brainstorm ideas for your own videos. So we're going to be breaking down the two main types of Reels, which is trending Reels and show and tell Reels. Typically, you might think of Reels as being these trending Reels, which have the audios attached, music, lip syncing, and they're inspired by TikTok. But also there's show and tell Reels, which simply just use Reels as short form video. We will be breaking down these two types of Reels more in depth so you can get an idea of how to use them for your Instagram strategy. First, let's start with trending Reels. Trending Reels might be what you initially think about because they're using audio to inspire the type of video content. So typically this is a lip sync that you're following in your video, or it is just music that is trending at a certain time. Typically with these trending Reels, there's an editing style or format of the video that you want to follow. But what's most important is think about your Instagram strategy and how you can use that to then inspire the video content you're using and the trend you're leveraging. We never want to use a trend just to be trendy. We want to make sure that it's really using our Instagram strategy really intentionally. With trending Reels, these typically get the most reach because they're typically a little bit more entertaining, and this is the type of content that Instagram is really prioritizing in the Reels algorithm. And what you want to think about is how you can use the visuals of your Reels video to attract the attention of new followers or your current audience. So when it comes to discovering trending Reels content, there's a few sources that you can look at. First of all, we have TikTok. TikTok obviously inspired Reels, so a lot of the trends that start on TikTok maybe a week or 2 weeks later will eventually go onto Instagram Reels. So if you want to get a feel for trending culture, that's really a great place to start. And as I mentioned before, you can go directly to the Instagram Reels tab, start scrolling, and with the audio, you'll see an upward trending arrow. This will tell you what's currently trending and what you can use as soon as possible to leverage that trending nature of Reels. So if I just start scrolling on Instagram, as you can see, I will see an audio. It has that upward arrow, and then I can either save it to use later by just tapping Save Audio, or I can just tap Use Audio to get ready and create my reel. And sometimes trending Reels don't always start in TikTok. Sometimes it originates on the Instagram app, or it's inspired by pop culture. And a tip for using trending Reels in your strategy is you want to make sure to leverage them as soon as possible because the nature of trends is that they will come and go. So a reel that you create now that's trending might not be trending in a month from now. So you want to initially post it as soon as you can. Now let's go on to show and tell Reels. So let's say you don't necessarily want to leverage trends or you want something that isn't really reliant on the time that you're posting it. Show and tell Reels are a really great option for you. So you're essentially using the short form video format, so under 60 seconds, as short as you can make it. And then you're essentially using visuals or audio to create your video. So you're either visually showing something like a tutorial, a demonstration, or maybe capturing a moment with a vlog, or you are telling something with a voiceover or talking directly to camera, or simply using music that you just really like. This is really your opportunity to get creative with using Reels as a storytelling tool and really get inspired by audio, text, visuals, and test and see what you want to create on the app and lean into what feels the most authentic for your brand. The biggest difference between a trending reel and a show and tell reel is that trending reel really is built up around that trending audio specifically. But with a show and tell reel, you're essentially starting from scratch and can pick any inspiration source for your video. One of my favorite ways to use show and tell reels is actually using video replies. So essentially, if you get a comment on one of your Instagram reels, you can reply to that comment with a video. So you essentially can have a reel embedded within the comment section of another reel. This is a really great way to create content that's extra engaging because it's literally answering questions or follow-up thoughts that your own community has. I actually posted this reel where I literally told people, ask me anything, get free Instagram coaching, and I used all the comment replies in this video to generate a month's worth of video ideas. And as you can see in the comment section of that video, you can see the caption of the reel and then a link directly to that video where I use that video reply. When I click reply on that comment and I select that video icon, it opens up the Reels editor. So I can essentially move around that comment. It's like a sticker right on my video. I can tap it to change the color. Once I start filming, I can change when it shows up on the screen, which I'll show later in the tutorial. Now that you've hopefully got inspired for your own Instagram Reels ideas, I'm going to walk you through the Reels interface and all the things you need to know about the native editing features.